Hello everyone. Today we are looking at the sound of silence and survival strategies when God is perhaps rather quiet in our lives. Let's run through Philip Yancey's checklist. Things that might be blocking communication with God. Perhaps it's our actions that are the cause, he says. What are our motives for prayer? Is it God on our terms and not on God's? Do we seek results from prayer rather than companionship with God? Dietrich Bonhoeffer asks, may it be God who sends us these hours of reproof and dryness, that we may be brought anew to expect everything from God. Instead of looking for something new from God, perhaps we should focus on what God has called us already to do. Philip Yancey says that he finds in seasons of dryness, the rest of his life comes alive. He listens more attentively to friends and family. Ideas leap out at him from books. Nature speaks more deeply to him. I think I can understand what he's getting at. He also says that leaning on the faith of others can help us find God. And that's certainly true when we are in need and people are praying so deeply for us. Yancey refers to those in the Gospel who approached Jesus and asked him some 183 times direct questions. Yet Jesus rarely gave a direct answer. Instead, he responded with another question, a parable, or referred to events in nature that can inform the human condition. I often think of that quote where he says, just look at the birds of the air, just look at the wheat in the field. Do they want for anything? Jesus wants us to work out for ourselves what we should do, learning from his teachings and the principles by which Jesus lived. I think I would ask, what are you waiting for? What do you hope for? Sometimes all we can do is wait. It's difficult, but there is only waiting. We've all had times like that. We may be going through that very time at the moment. And sometimes it's not just a single day of waiting. It's weeks, months, or even years. Our life has been changed, and it's no longer like it used to be. We wait and wonder what's next, if there will be a next. We wait and wonder when it will get better, or if it will get better. We wait and wonder how we will ever live again. And we trust in our Lord for our future. I imagine that's what it was like for Mary Magdalene and the other Mary who waited by the tomb on that Holy Saturday. They didn't do anything. They didn't say anything, but neither were they passive. They waited. Holy Saturday is all the times in our lives when it feels like the present moment has closed in on us. A great stone has suddenly rolled across our future. And it's guarded by those soldiers called grief, pain, anger, fear, disappointment, regret, confusion, despair. So much so that we find it difficult to move on. Philip's checklist might bring us to realise that we are on the journey of our life, and walking alongside us is Jesus, the Son of God. No longer a man, but the Christ. All that brings God together for us in our lives. Jesus wants us to live in the moment and to be